I'm Emmy Louveris with the world's only online video newscast focused on events in the life of the Orthodox Church. These are the stories making headlines on This Week in Orthodoxy. The IOCC is building its fourth school in Uganda. The euthanasia debate is rekindled as a terminally ill Oregon woman takes her own life. Orthodox Christianity faces opposition in Beijing, even though Christianity is on the rise in China. And 25 Orthodox teenagers are brought together at the IOCC Serve Extreme Youth Conference. First, the International Orthodox Christian Charities, IOCC, is in the process of building a secondary school in Uganda. Since its independence in 1961, Uganda has been crippled by civil wars and military coups, which, along with the AIDS pandemic, has left nearly 2.7 million children orphaned and millions more with no education. Near Lake Victoria, in the isolated town of Butembe, the one-room schoolhouse fills each morning with hundreds of children who sit shoulder to shoulder without desks, chairs, or learning materials, and with one teacher who instructs kindergarten through 8th graders in 2 shifts. The remote village offers no opportunity for further educational advancement. This is where IOCC has stepped in with the cooperation of the Holy Archdiocese of Kampala and all Uganda of the Greek Orthodox Patriarchate of Alexandria, and with a generous contribution from the St. Nectarios Education Fund to build a high school so children can continue learning. The 240 student capacity school will include 4 classrooms equipped with desks, chairs, essential teaching equipment, as well as bathrooms and a school office. In addition to the new high school, IOCC is also committed to improving health and hygiene conditions for the area and will provide a reliable and sustainable clean water system near the school to ensure that students have access to clean and safe water. Lake Victoria, its main water source, is polluted with raw sewage, industrial waste dumping, and fertilizer and chemical waste runoff. If you'd like to contribute or learn more about IOCC and its many initiatives, log on to iocc.org. In Oregon, 29-year-old Brittany Maynard, diagnosed with glioblastoma, a rare form of brain cancer, ended her life on November 1st, sparking renewed discussion over the practice of euthanasia for the terminally ill. Given 6 months to live, she moved to Oregon, where a death with dignity law allowed terminally ill patients to end their lives. While this debate may have differing views in the secular arena, from an Orthodox perspective, life should run its natural course, therefore not permitting euthanasia. The Church, however, is compassionate, as it specifies those suffering from a terminal ailment need not be subjected to the artificial prolonging of life, which could also draw out pain and suffering. For more on this topic from an Orthodox perspective, read Father Lawrence Farley's The Lords of Life and Death on the sounding blog accessed on myocn.net. Now on to China, where Christianity is finding itself on the rise, poised to be the most populous Christian nation in the world by 2030. According to a 2011 study, nearly 67 million mainland Chinese identify themselves as Christian. Yet Orthodox Christianity is expected to remain at 0.1% of the total population. Historically, Orthodoxy was part of the Russian Orthodox Church and prevalent in 2 northern regions of China. However, after the Communist Revolution in the 1930s, nearly 5,000 Chinese Orthodox Christians and their Russian Archbishop fled to the United States and were granted asylum. The remnants of the Orthodox Church were eventually eliminated during the Mao Zedong's Cultural Revolution. Western denominations have been tolerated by communist leaders more recently, despite an official ban still in place. Today, with no Orthodox priests who can lead a flock, services are held at the Russian embassy in Beijing. Their only hope comes from Chinese students studying abroad in Russian seminaries. Most of them, however, may end up in Hong Kong, which has a more open position towards the Orthodox Church. And finally, the IOCC is nurturing the philanthropic spirit of Orthodox teenagers with the Serve Extreme Youth Leadership Conference. For a week, 25 teenagers from various Orthodox faiths converged on Minneapolis to be a part of a hands-on service project that brought them to soup kitchens, homeless shelters, and building alongside Habitat for Humanity. The youth appointed by their hierarchs represent a pan-Orthodox effort to better serve communities while developing a deeper understanding of Orthodox Christian philanthropy. Serve Extreme is a part of a broader effort to develop the Orthodox Christian Action Network, Orthodox Can, a U.S.-based initiative to nurture and activate the Orthodox community's value of philanthropy through volunteerism across all ages. And from OCN, OCN is celebrating 20 years of ministry. Join our 10-cent movement as we look for 100,000 people worldwide who can give a dime a day. That's about $3 a month, and that's less than the price of most cups of coffee. Our mission at the Orthodox Christian Network is to inspire, inform, and comfort people throughout the world using modern media. OCN now reaches over 3 million people globally. Visit myocn.net for more details on how you can be a part of the 10-cent movement, and be sure to share it with your friends. When you give 10 cents a day, you help us reach an additional 10 people with 100% of your contribution used for mission, not overhead. And remember, another easy way to support OCN is by visiting myocn.net and doing your Christmas shopping on Amazon.com, where every item you buy supports our OCN ministries with no extra costs to you. Click on the Buy tab at the top of the page. Then, for easier access in the future, drag the Shop Amazon button to your desktop, creating a shortcut for all your shopping needs while still supporting the Orthodox Christian Network. And that brings another edition of This Week in Orthodoxy to a close. For everyone here at the OCN Studios, thank you for watching. I'm Emmy Louveris. Let's go forth in peace.